little bit of a slow heat, that last one, but the heat before was full of action. But I think we're in for an absolute banger here. J.Marshall, J.Bunch, two of the form surfers.
Our quarterfinals, and while we were teeing it up, a quick start for the Californian J.Marshall. Well, you just see head-high conditions here in Ballito, the tide falling out. Almost feel that this could everything be J.Bunch's year here in Ballito, as he just has been surfing on point. Nice little skiddy turn there at the top, just allows it to drift. Challenger Series to access points to 2027, but quick snappy surfing on the backhand.
Yeah, this is what he's been doing all event long, just putting that backhand to good. Let him get the waves he wants. He's going to put big scores on the board.
Look at the right-hander in the south corner of the beach for J.Marshall. He'll go back to the lip line. Stinging turns from the championship to a surfer. Finds himself down the rankings and turns to the focus of the first Challenger Series of the season. Nice exchange there. Both surfers getting into it early for the falling tide here, and it's starting to look really peachy.
Jeez, well, this was one of the bigger waves we've seen in a while. Huge first turn. Got a little bit caught on the exit, but did well to pull the nose out. That third turn was such a good turn.
Set the dream in place for what is the dream tours of today. As we see J.Marshall down the line, just a twisted wave there. I think what he's trying to do here, Kai, perhaps trying to get away from his opponent's priority. We saw both goofy footers, Cole Hauschman and Ian Gouveia, work down the beach. So you see the conditions here. J.Bunch just going to knock on every door, using again that very coiled up, quick, snappy response surfing. We've seen him really lighting up the scorecards all the way through this Ballito Pro. Well, the clock is moving. We've slipped under the 20-minute mark. Back in picture, J.Marshall, who is down in the second place position. And what a rasping turn on edge, driving that pulled-in tail all the way around, just incomplete. But as we join and catch up on the action from quarter number 3.
Well, here's J.Marshall. Been surfing really well. Nice two-turn combo, gets that big wrap in, and then just clipping one off the top. Both of them pretty animated for this one, but it is the priority with surfer in blue.
Well, decision time. Priority now underway and into the tube, and perhaps a sell from J.Marshall. It was one of the bigger waves that we've seen march onto the sandbar here during.
Just opens up the field a little bit. Wow, so he did go left gigs. You called it spot on. That one just running away down the bank. First surfer to get a good score now is really going to get some momentum.
Well, J.Marshall trailing in that second place position. Two-turn combo. Nice work from him there in that wheelhouse.
Yeah, took off straight off the bottom. Big power hack, and then came right up into the lip. Got the intensity going on the second turn.
And this will be a fairly easy decision here for J.Bunch. And a vertical attack. That was incredibly vertical, straight up the face. There's electricity in every turn here as he just sparks. What are our surf fans thinking at home?
Well, we kicked off with this one. Big bottom turn, just went straight up into the lip. That was full 12 o'clock mode. Second turn, a little bit whoopy. And then this wave kind of faded on him. So the
pivots in the lip, that was amazing, but a great exchange coming at us as well. J.Marshall back at it, and he'll hold on to that last turn. So another high voltage exchange here as we go under 2 minutes. That could be the outcome of the heat in that exchange. That was really great surfing from both of them.
Second turn, kind of. Then Jake took off. Big wrap off the top, got some speed down the line, big closeout section. So footers are never going to hear the end of it.
Either way, an official result. J.Bunch is into the semi-finals here. Stay with us. The show continues, and we'll be back with a special guest.
Thanks, Gigs, for keeping the goofy foot dream alive. Jackson, I don't know, I felt that heat was a little bit stressful. Your guys' scores were so similar. It felt like it came down to those last, I think, like a few minutes. And then you both got good waves, the surfing was done, and you're both just sitting out there waiting to hear who got it.
Yeah, I mean, it's slow out there. There's a lot of straight waves and a lot of closeouts. So, I mean, the whole heat, I was like winning with a 6 and a 3, and he had a 5 and a 4. So it was like really anyone's game out there. I mean, I could say I had like a little more, like if a set came and I got a good score, then that's just that extra point on him. But yeah, I mean, it's just tricky out there, and I was stoked to luckily have priority at the right times, and yeah, I mean, it's fun out there for sure, but just a lot of hard work too.
Hard work, but you did surf a smart heat, and that was a hard heat. I felt like that was one of the harder heats of that round. But you're into the semi-finals, which is a great result. We know you love Ballito. Ballito loves you. Do you want to send some love to people back home watching?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to all my sponsors, my family. My dad's probably up watching right now. But yeah, big thank you to Jake Patterson. He's been texting me a bunch, giving me tips. And yeah, just really stoked and excited to keep on going.
Nice. Well, job done, rest up, and we're looking forward to seeing you in the next round. Back to you guys.